Hi, welcome to my channel, Priest Tarot. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So for today's pick a card reading, I decided to do what do they think of you? I repeat, what do they think of you? So if you ever wondered if a friend, a lover, someone in the street, anyone think of you, one of these cards could answer that for you. But remember, this is for entertainment purposes. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, pile number 5, and pile number 6. I'll give you 10 seconds before I start the reading to meditate on the cards. The timestamp will be listed in the description box and also in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, any comments in regards to this reading, or any suggestions for future videos. So no further ado, let's start this countdown now. If you pick pile number 1, what do they think of you? All right, to start off, this person is very attracted to you or find you to be a very physically attractive person with the High Priestess and also the Star card. I kind of want to move this around. You could come off to them very mysterious, like you know something that they don't. Like it's just this mystery, like you have so many layers to you. Maybe you're very well experienced or you know much about the spiritual world, but with the High Priestess and the Star, you could also be well known, or they just find you like a star, like a dream, like you're just very rare, right? And especially with the High Priestess, this is to the sexy, mysterious, beautiful woman or man that you just can't put your finger on, like who are this? Like they can't really read who you are because like your personality is kind of rare. And we could see that with the stanza, the room. This card is symbolizes privacy. So you could come off very private, like you don't want to say so much about your life. Like you're cautious on opening to people, maybe your experience, or you just know about how people could abuse of power, or you know, just be manipulated. So you kind of keep your eye on anybody who could manipulate you, because maybe you experienced this, or maybe you're just a really kind person deep inside, and you have a wall up because you experience people maybe using you, or it also could be just you understanding that not everybody has a good agenda behind them, right? Also with the la nemica, this is usually it means enemy. I don't think they think that you're an enemy. I highly believe that you just are cautious of anyone that could be an enemy, right? You know, this girl has like a little knife. It could be a symbol of you protecting yourself from anyone that could try to do you any wrong, right? And with the mask here, like maybe you don't show all your colors. It could be that you don't wear your heart in your sleeve because you are aware that they're not so many nice people out there, right? So you could come off very protective, like very quiet and conserve to this person, maybe because of your experience with people that haven't been so nice or honest to you. So this whoever you're thinking about, this person thinks that you're very mysterious, you're very sexy, you could come off like very dreamy. Maybe you have these mysterious eyes that they just can't stop staring at, like, look, this little bright light, maybe your eyes shine, something like that. Just this like mysterious, seductive, quiet person that you just can't put your finger on. And also with the dottore, this is someone is a healer. Doctors are known to heal people from any type of physical situation. But with the dottore, I feel like you could have this healing energy. This really relates to the high priestess. It could be that you are, you embody the high priestess energy, like this cautious, spiritual person who you speak to them, and you like someone will speak to you, and they you'll give them words of advice, or just your energy is very healing, like because you're a healer, and you know that you're kind, and you do good for the world, like you protect yourself, you keep yourself private, right? Kind of like, you see, it's kind of dark, like you don't show so much of who you are, because you know you have this healing energy that other people could come off to, just kind of like vampire, and like an energy vampire, like you have this good energy, and you kind of hold yourself back, so no one could abuse of that power you have of being a healer. And this is the message for you: change is always good. Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now, Taliu. So with this message, I feel like they're trying to tell you that you motivate them to change, to change any type of negative habits they have. Maybe you come off of as a real, like a role model, someone that people look up to. So this person, whoever this person is, they think really highly of you, of this, kind of the spiritual, mysterious person who is a healer, and is kind of private, but is a role model, because she has somewhat of a control over herself, something that much of us lack. So you just embody these high priestess qualities of healing, and seeing through the veil of people, and also being very knowledge, very wise, very smart, and in regards to situations in life. So this is what they think of you. They think of you highly. This is this is very admirable that you carry these energies. All right, if you pick pile number 2, what does your person think of you? Okay. If you pick pile number 2, this person sees you as young, kind of have a very young energy, like a young personality, right? With the Page of Pentacles. This is someone kind of new to the world, generous, very generous. With the Hierophant, maybe you go by the books. This really relates to the Pentacle energy. Like you really are kind of practical. This person sees you as someone who's kind of practical, new to the world. You could be in school. Also, maybe you go to church. That's one thing. Just throwing anything out there. This is a general reading. But they see you as this generous young person. Maybe you're in your early 20s. Also, with the mercante, this is merchant. Maybe you are into sales. Maybe you have this business mindset, especially with the pentacles. Like maybe you're like business savvy, like you are about your money, about sales, like you carry these practical energies, the qualities, right, of the pentacles, like really into earth, into time, money, like you carry, this is what this person thinks of you. You carry these qualities. And with the disperato per gelosia, this is someone who's kind of like a little bit insecure about his abilities. He's kind of like doubts himself. That's why this really relates with the Page of Pentacles. Someone who's young. I apologize. There's a lot of crows around where I live. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe because you're so young, and you know, they say like when you're in your 20s, you're kind of young and somewhat selfish because you're trying to figure yourself out. Around 30, 40 is when you're like, okay, this is who I am. So you kind of have those qualities, a little doubt yourself. Maybe they could see that. This could be someone older that that you are wondering what they think of you. Maybe they seen, experience these stages in life. Trust me, I have as well, many of us. So they see you as someone young who's very like practical and into their business, into their books. You could be studying, you could be in school. This is their message for you. Give yourself much more credit. This really relates to this reading. A stranger than strange. Preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationship are always those who are good at relationship, and those in challenging relationships are always who aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see, wow, even though I use preponderance in depthly, this one is really good. Please ponder. If this is a lover, you know, they do see that you're young and that you're really about your books and your business, and maybe they see that you kind of carry these like doubt of yourself. You could be somewhat like a romantic, you know, those romantic that just are very this is a stereotype, but you know, romantic people that are kind of somewhat jealous when another man looks at their woman. You know, if this is a lover, maybe you come off as like this. But if this is a friend or someone, a family member, or someone just an ordinary person, someone more platonic, maybe they see that you carry, like, you kind of doubt yourself. But this all has to do with age. You could be young, but they're saying with the give yourself much more credit, that they could see your qualities. They could see how much you're worth, all your abilities to create in this life. And you know, kind of giving you an advice, like, you know, you're much more than what you believe. You know, you'll understand this later in life, but maybe by you learning more about yourself, you know, give yourself much more credit. By learning more about yourself and your qualities, you're able to surpass these doubts. But this is what they think of you. You know, they think of you gratefully as this someone who's young and fresh and generous and about their business, but still carry these doubts. And they want you to know that they see how much your worth. They see your qualities, and you know, you should see them as well. Okay, so if we pick pile number 3, what do they think of you? It's supposed to be backwards. Okay. I hope you can see it. So for pile number 3, this person thinks maybe they see that you are an artist or into art or into music, into singing, maybe into poetry, writing, anything that has to do with like music and literature. That's what I feel, right? I feel like turning these cards. It's funny how these two cards are really reflect. You see this guy with a guitar and this guy as well, also his little angel. They think that you're very romantic, that if this is a lover, they think you're really romantic, really sweet. You could come off like a little sweet talker. You just know what to say. Just very charming. Like it's hard for them not to like want you or something. Let's say like desire you, right? They think that you're somewhat still young and fresh and but have somewhat of experience because this is a knight. And yeah, they just see you as this romantic musician, this music artist that just women like drew for, let's say. And they maybe you're popular with La Conversazione and the Six of Wands. This is like a lot of friends, a lot of publicity. Maybe you're popular on social media or in a community. This really relates with the Knight of Cups and L'Amante because these are music artists, and music artists are more well known now and throughout these generations. But yeah, they think that you are very well known. People want to hear you. People want to be around you. People admire you. People admire your music, your talent, where the things you are able to achieve. Like they think of you great. Really, they admire you. They think of you greatly, right? As this popular person that it's hard to reach. As you see, these people are below and you're up high, so they put you on a pedestal. They think of you highly, someone that is hard to reach, right? They like to hear you out, or maybe they see you always around a lot of people. Maybe you have a lot of friends. Maybe you're always on social media, maybe exposing about your talents. Like they just like looking at you, watching you, listening to you. This is their message. Convince yourself, not others. The need to clarify, explain or justify oneself in personal relationship is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could dealt in more effective ways. Convince yourself, not others. Maybe with this message, I feel like maybe that you, because you're so talented and you like people admiring your talent, maybe they're jealous of you. It could have some jealousy. Convince yourself, not others. Or maybe they could see that maybe you kind of look for validation in a sense. Maybe you have some doubt about your music or your talent. Kind of maybe because you're young. Maybe you're young and you still don't know 100% your qualities. Maybe that. I think that's mostly the message here. That they could see like your abilities, and maybe you hold yourself back sometimes, but they're saying like convince yourself, know that you are very talented, that you have the skills and the qualities to become this amazing artist or creative person or writer, whatever your talent is, right? You have it. Is convince yourself, know it. allow yourself to just inhale the the confidence of your talent. Like they want you to know, like, wow, like you're great and you're gonna be amazing. Know this stuff because it's the truth, and they can see it. So this is what they think of you. Pound number 3. They really admire you and your talent, and they like to be around you. They find, maybe they are very attracted to you. Also, they found you romantic, someone that they could consider if this is a lover you are requiring about. But they think of you highly as well, and see you as a potential lover, and like to watch you, like to listen to you, and really puts you on a pedestal, right? So if you pick pound number 4, what does your person think of you? Okay, I'm not doing reversals. So for pound number 4, what's your person think of you? With the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, let's say you're a female watching you this, or you embody female qualities, or you identify yourself as a woman. They think of you as a very romantic, charming, sensitive, like a flower. You see her, she has a little delicate white flower. They see you as a flower, someone sweet, charming, romantic, sensitive, really into the love, and like you really love life, and you like art. Also with the T, I feel like you're very healthy. You like to take care of yourself. You're well put together. You're very detailed, right? Especially with the outfit here. Like you embody these Queen of Cups energies, right? And with the King of Pentacles, if you're a male, or you identify yourself with male qualities, they think that you're very well off. You are matured. You embody King of Pentacles energy. You're kind of well put together. You're stable. You're ready, have established a career. You kind of have your life put together. Let's say, like, this is what they think of you. Or let's say put together. They think that you're already matured. You already stable. You you're confident about yourself, about who you are and your purpose. You kind of have it all put together. Like you're already an adult, and they could admire you as well. They could admire how much work you have put in making yourself stable. That's what I see. And also taking care of yourself, acknowledging who you are, your power as a woman or as a man. Like you really model these qualities of a sensitive woman who's matured, or a masculine man that is able to be sensitive, right? And with the viaggio, maybe you like to travel. Maybe you have a car. Maybe you come in and out. Like maybe they see that you come in and out of their life. This is someone that you may see frequently, but they really admire maybe the fact that you are able to travel. You're able to move around with this confidence, and with the speranza. This is faith, hope. They see you as someone who is strong, someone who is patient, someone who has hope for herself, is able to deal with her, control her emotions, control her temper. With the lion, the lion here, like you're very mature, like you're able to be patient and take things at a time, for your own stability, your own well-being, right? And what the message for you is, most people are just trying to survive. This really relates to this whole reading. They think of you highly, they admire you, they admire how much you have worked and how much you have done for yourself. Let's see the message. Just remember, most people are just beguiled by your charm, yeah, all by your confidence and inspired by your choices. They simply forget to say thank you. Maybe you inspire them, please. And I love you like crazy. They really admire, put you in a pedestal, right? As often as they feel the urge, let's not be one of those people. Thank you. What they say in urge, what they might mean by urge, let's not be one of those people. Maybe the people that just run through their impulses, like they see how strongly mature you are, and how much you're able to control your emotions and control certain desires of life, to kind of just step out of the obligations. Like, no, I have to do it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm just gonna continue taking care of myself and being stable and not letting any type of outside influences ruin that, right? With the patience here, like you're able to take care of yourself, to acknowledge that you are important, that you have to take care of yourself and create something stable in your life. So they think really highly of you. Pile number 4, they think that you're there, like you're well put together, and you have achieved, you know, stability, something that we all as humans strive to do. So they think of you highly, if this is a lover, friend, or family, or just a platonic relationship. Okay. If you pick pile number 5, what do they think of you? I asked for 2 and they gave me 3, and then I try to get 2 again, and they gave me the same card. So it's there for a reason, right? So for pile number 5, right, what do they think of you? Okay. This, with the 3 of Swords, this is someone that maybe you already had a relationship with, or past, because maybe they have hurt you. Take what resonates. Maybe they have hurt you, or they seen that you got hurt, or they seen you were closed off from betrayal, or from any type of heartache, anything that just breaks your heart, and you know, makes you feel upset, right? And with the 4 of Wands, maybe they have something stable, or maybe they see you as someone they could create a stability. Maybe they see you as a soulmate. This is 4 of Wands. You could see there's 2 wands in each side, and there's 2 couples, and they're just running around happily. Like, this is stability. This is soulmate. This is marriage, commitment. So maybe they cause you to go through a heartache, but they deep down think that you're their soulmate. This could be a past lover, this could be an ex, this could be maybe a friendship. Soulmates are also friend or family members. And with the malinconia, this represents despair. This really relates for the Three of Swords. Like, maybe they see that they put you through a lot, or someone put you through a lot, or you've been through a lot, right? Take what resonates, because you've been so la donna di servizio. Maybe you've been so generous and kind and there for people, right? Maybe they see you as this person who has a great heart, like a great soul, someone who's very generous and like just likes to help people and very empathetic. And maybe they put you through a lot, or they see you go through a lot, and they see that through your eyes or through your personality. But they really think that maybe they have something stable with you, or you are their soulmate, or that you guys have this great bond, this connection that they just can't put their finger on. With the presente di pietre preziose, is they see you as a gem, as a precious jewel, someone that like just this delicate jewelry that is expensive, is rare, it's you're a gift. Like, you're just a wonderful person. Maybe they hurt you, and they feel like they are wrong for hurting such a precious person or precious being. But they really think that you're sweet, you're generous. Maybe they hurt you, and might regret it, because they do see you as a soulmate, right? They see you as someone who has a connection with. This is the message for you. Love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did doubtingly. Well, the love is never in vain. I get a feeling that they're trying to tell you that maybe because you're so generous and so loving, that maybe with so much love you give, so much attention, so much generosity, you try to change people. And they're kind of like wanting you to know that, I appreciate your love. I appreciate how much you cared about me. But like, that's not gonna change people, and maybe that will prevent you from getting hurt in the future and go through despair. They understand you're so generous and nice and like to be there for somebody, but being so generous and nice, not getting that generosity back will lead you to pain. And maybe they see that they weren't able to treat you the way you wanted to be treated, so you got hurt. You were upset. You felt like betrayed because you've done so much for them. But they do think of you highly. They think that you're so sweet, you're generous, nice, a precious gem, something is rare to find. But they're kind of letting you know, by being so nice and generous, it can change the person, like the person they are. And kind of like have these expectations for them to be generous and nice as well. This is what they think of you. They think of you greatly, but it's by doing so much, they maybe they didn't expect for you to want them to act the same way. Maybe you expected them to act the same way, but they think that you could be their possible soulmate. This is a lover, friend, family member, anybody. They see you as someone who you guys had a great connection, or you could have a great connection. But this is what they see you as, all right? So this was your reading, pile number. All right, if you pick pile number 6, what does your person think of you? I got these cards backwards. Yeah. Okay. I hope you can see. All right. So if you pick pile number 6, what do they think of you? I think they think that you're a very spontaneous person, like to take risk, someone who doesn't like to stay one place, that just likes to travel and see new things and is adventurous and wild and like to take risk, on and on. Like just someone who is not afraid to take a risk, or is, you know, um, stop themselves from doing something. Like they think that you're very spontaneous and adventurous. And with the 5 of Swords, maybe you're really about your rights. You like to defend your rights. You like to um, um, defend your beliefs, and this might upset other people, but other people's views, and you know contradict what they think, but you really like to fight for your rights, your your beliefs, your faith, right? And with the Ileriranti, I feel like they think that you like to have fun, you like to be around friends a lot. Maybe you like to wear your heart in your sleeve. You just like you really show your emotions, and you like to express your emotions, and just because this means fool as well. Like they see that, they think that you embody these full qualities for someone who's spontaneous, and just likes to live life for life and love life and all this stuff, and just likes to enjoy and have fun and be around friends and stuff. And with La Reunione, this really relates to the 5 of Swords. This is someone, this means reunion, but in this reading, I see it more as empathetic, as you see the male is holding on to the woman's hand, and put his hand around her shoulder. This is someone who's very empathetic, likes to listen to people, um, likes to listen to other people's opinion, very open, not so like narrow-minded. Like you very have an open mind to things, an open mind to other situation, other people's situations as well, other people's views. But if someone tries to like say that you're doing something wrong, or that you're thinking logically, all this, crap, you like to defend yourself. You're not out, like you like to speak up and defend your beliefs, and this is something maybe they admire from you. So this is the message for you. Time for a love fest. Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons. That really relates, and usually it's worth trying with the Fool card to learn what they are, to maximize chances of full-blown 60s style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Groovy you. Maybe you're young, or maybe you're just really into like the hipster world. This really relates to this whole reading. Like, you really are spontaneous and are groovy. You like to be, around people, and you love, and not think about all these rules and all these boundaries and all these man-made stuff, that you have to live like this, you have to live like that. You like to have fun, enjoy life, just be around people, understand them, fight for inequality, like some activism I feel here. Very spontaneous. Maybe you like to travel a lot and with friends, or meet people and listen to their situation or their story about life. But they think like you're very groovy, you're very cool, you're very spontaneous. You don't stop yourself from fears of doing certain situation, and you like to have fun, and you like to listen to other people. So this is what they think of you, number 6. I hope this video resonated. Please give me any comment in regards to this video or future videos. This was fun and great. Thank you and have a great day.